Well, welcome out to Wilson Christian Academy. We are watching this is our middle school teams playing against Hilltop here at Wilson Christian Academy. This is the second set. Wilson Christian won the first set, as you can see on the scoreboard there. Second set so far has been a tight match, 8-5, as Hilltop making a little bit of a comeback here in this game. On this stream later on, we're going to have the junior varsity games, and then after that we will have the varsity games. Junior varsity is scheduled to start around 5, varsity around 6. Good service there by Hilltop.
Lady Chargers of Hilltop Christian and your Lady Chargers of Wilson Christian. Invite everybody to please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our game. Let's pray together. Father God, we thank you for the day that you've given us. Thank you for the gorgeous weather. Lord, we thank you for safety of travel for Hilltop. We thank you for the ministry of these two schools. Lord, I pray you'd be with these young ladies as they play today. Keep them free from injury. Help our sportsmanship on and off the court be pleasing to you. We ask all these things in your precious Son's name. Amen.
All right, welcome back to another game here at Wilson Christian Academy. We have our junior varsity ladies coming out to the court as the young ladies greet each other. I love how volleyball goes, a show of sportsmanship right off the top. That is not Coach Mrs. Willard. That is Mr. Vibo filling in for an out of town. I think the Willards are traveling out of town today. So Mr. Vibo coming in, gonna step in and help coach the JV girls matchup here today. He may stick around for varsity, I'm not sure, since he was the coach last year. Maybe not last year. It might have been the year before. The year before last. All right. Ref coming over to explain some things. I think he wants to get everybody's number, see who's in what position. As the Ref 2 looking at that, checking in with the scorers table. Get set, and we'll see when they tell us we're ready to play. Looks like Wilson Christian's going to be the first to serve. Heard the whistle there. Here comes Wilson Christian with the serve. Good return from Hilltop, coming back the other way now. Wilson Christian gets it over after three. Oh, a nice spike, but it's blocked. And Hilltop can't handle it. Wilson Christian gets the point. Nice block there by Wilson Christian. So point goes to Wilson Christian. They first to take the lead. I'll try to get the scoreboards up here. Ace serve there, as you saw Wilson Christian with their celebration. Making it 2-0. Chargers in the lead. That one, I believe, went out of bounds. Yep. So Hilltop gets the serve. They do their first rotation. Wilson Christian returns it. Hilltop knocks it out of bounds, so it's going to be Wilson Christian's point. As Hilltop was trying to get a spike on that, went a little long. Christian gets it back over the net. That one looks like it landed for Hilltop, so it goes to Hilltop's point. Nice spike there by Hilltop. Referee in the number 2 position there, getting the lineups, making sure everybody's in position. Oh, a nice spend over by Wilson Christian. Off the ceiling, but they save it. Oh, just can't get it quite back over the net. Can't reel it in all the way. That ties the score up at 3. Nice send there over by Wilson Christian. Puts them in the lead. We got some substitutions coming in for Hilltop. Good volley back and forth. Chargers looking to put it away here. Oh, a nice diving scoop, but not enough control on that to get the handle, get it back over by Hilltop. So Chargers get the point there. Nice effort there by Hilltop to try to save that. Wilson Christian definitely spiked that ball. Oh, an ace serve. That serve didn't ace, but a good serve. Chargers now setting up, get it back over the net. And Hilltop tries to spike it, but the net just gets in the way. So Reagan Sherrod on a nice run here, 7-3. Reagan's serve goes over. Did it drop? Looks like they're calling that out. Just outside the paint. Hilltop going to serve it up now. Nice serve by Hilltop. Drops it in there. Too much for Wilson Christian to handle there. 5-7's your score. Chargers get it back over. Looks like it dropped in. Yep. That's a point for Hilltop. Wilson Christian let it go, thinking it was going to go out, but it dropped. So Hilltop making a little bit of a comeback here, 6-7. Nice return there by the Chargers. Return by Hilltop. Chargers now setting up a return. Get it back over. And the whistle's called. Somebody was in the net. He called the number there. So that's going to come, I think, maybe cross the line there. So that point's going to come over to the Chargers, 8-6. Ace serve there for the Chargers. Another ace serve. Chargers up by 4. Third ace serve in a row that they're unable to get back across. Substitution in for Hilltop. See if they can handle this serve. It goes out again. Another one Hilltop is not able to handle. Well, the ball stayed in, but Hilltop knocks it out where they can't handle it. Hilltop able to get control of this one and to get it back over the net. Wilson Christian now. Send it right over. Hilltop look at the spike, and Wilson Christian able to recover that, get it back over. Hilltop now. Nice drive. Looks like that was out of bounds. That point's going to go over to Wilson Christian. Wilson Christian now up 13-6, up by 7. And I didn't see, did we call that out? Yep, they're calling that the point for Hilltop, so that went out of bounds. Substitution in for Wilson Christian as Hilltop gets ready to serve. Wilson Christian looks like they're getting ready to return it. They return it after a block on that spike. It goes out of bounds. Too far away for Hilltop to get control of it. So point comes back over to Wilson Christian. 14-7. And we have the play call dead, and we're going to. Not sure what the call was there, but point comes over to Hilltop. Big spike there for Wilson Christian. Didn't see who ended up getting the spike there. Oh, good serve. Hilltop able to handle it. Bring it back over. Chargers now looking to return. Get it back over the net. Hilltop, it bounces off the net and dribbles over. Hilltop get the point there. 15-9. Chargers able to get a nice return there. Nope, that ball comes back over to Hilltop, sorry. 15-10 now. Hilltop serving the ball, 10 serving 15. Chargers with a great save there. You hear the crowd react. Not able to save that one. Hilltop get that point. 11-15 now. And we got a timeout called. I didn't see who called the timeout, but a timeout is called nonetheless. Well, that was fun to watch after a long volley. Hilltop ends up coming out on top. Looks like ball goes out of bounds there. It's going to be Hilltop ball. 15-19. Oh, ace serve there for Hilltop. 16-19 now. Chargers return that one. And that's going to come back over to Hilltop. Ball goes into the net, so the Chargers get a point. Get a chance to serve it. 20-17. Nice serve there as Hilltop knocks it out of bounds. Player there just misjudged that a little bit, so Chargers get a point. Hilltop sends that one into the roof, and then it takes a crazy bounce off of the roof. You can't handle that. We got a timeout called, I believe, by Hilltop, as it looked like Chargers were making a run of points there. Only 2 points left to go to victory. Hilltop, of course, making strategy to make sure they don't get those 2 points and they can make up the 8 remaining points they have. Stranger things have happened. So Hilltop going to continue to stay in this game. Chargers looking to close it out here and get their first match here. Line judge spotted that as being out, so that's going to be Hilltop point, 23-18. Some substitutions here for Hilltop. It's a nice save by the Chargers. Another nice save. Hilltop getting it back over. Chargers looking to set it up, get it back over the net. Hilltop setting it up. They make their mistake. Can't get it over the net. So Chargers get the point. Game point now, 24-18. And she's able to make the stop on that powerful serve, but it goes up into the ceiling, takes a crazy bounce, and then Hilltop not able to come back down with it. So Chargers win their first set. Getting ready to start our second set in just a minute. We'll be right back with that. All right, getting set here for set number 2. Chargers winning the first set. I think that's how you say it. If not, please forgive me as I'm learning every day more and more about volleyball. I like to play the game. I just really never really knew how it was played, what the rules are. I just trusted everybody else. All right, looks like Hilltop going to be first to serve in this set. Chargers set it up just the way you want. Hilltop quickly returns. Chargers looking to return. Maddie Brewer finding the hole there. Gets it over where they can't get it. Cassidy. That was Cassidy Renault. I'll get my name straight. Like I tell the kids, it takes me a little bit. Sometimes I call them some funny names. Nice serve there. Puts the Chargers up by 2. Ms. Harris steps up. This one doesn't go over the net, so comes back over to Hilltop. And a nice return there by Wilson Christian. Brings it back over to their side to serve. As Cassidy steps up to serve it over. Gets the ball over the net. Coming back over to Wilson Christian. Oh, a nice put down. Put away there. I believe that was number 10 that did that for Hilltop. With some swagger. She put that away. I think that was her name, Mallory Swagger. Oh, a good save there by the Chargers. Hilltop gets it back over. Chargers with a good put away. More than Hilltop can handle. Didn't see who spiked that ball down, but it was a good one. Sherrod just sneaks it over the net. I believe it grazed the net as it went over. Right into a place where no Hilltop players were. Good ace serve. 5-2. Chargers off to a good start here in this set. Hilltop hitting it out of bounds, so it comes back over to Chargers, 6-2. Hilltop getting it back over, but it goes out of bounds, so stays over at the Charger side. 7-2 now. Miss Sherrod having a good run at it here. Another serve. Hilltop unable to handle. Good volley back and forth here for both sides. Getting a piece of it, then he gets put away by the Chargers. Coming up with the point, 9-2. Mr. Vivo coming out. Congratulate Brylan on that spike. Hilltop gets the point there. Get the ball back. Down by 6. Good put away there for Wilson Christian. Hilltop with the save. The ball is still being volleyed. Wilson Christian sets, then bump it over. Hilltop set, and then knock it over. Wilson Christian set, and then a put down there. Looked to me like that was Katie McBride getting her hand on that. I don't know if you call it a spike. That's what I used to call it. Hilltop player, as she's going for the ball. Looked like she ran into the net or perhaps stepped over the line or perhaps a little of both. So the ball comes back over to the Chargers. 11-3. Yep, did not stay inbound, so it's going to come back over to Hilltop. Oh, a nice put away there for Hilltop. They found that back corner that was open. The ball stayed in bounds. No. I thought he was pointing to, it looked like it stayed in bounds, so that comes over to Hilltop again. 6-11, Hilltop serving. And that ball goes out of bounds, so it's going to be 7-11 Hilltop. Making a comeback with this volley. Chargers get a bump over the net. Hilltop returning it with a spike. Chargers save it. Hilltop now trying to set it, but it goes over the net. Chargers now bump set and bump again over the net. Hilltop sets it and then bump it, but it comes over the net. Chargers now bump set and try to put it away. Hilltop now coming back the other way. Here's the set, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Hilltop ball as they continue their comeback streak here. I believe that's 4 points going in their favor. A bump and a set and put away there for the Chargers. Hilltop handles it, coming back the other way. It goes into the net. The Chargers get a piece of it, but can't get the control. So now we have a timeout called looked like Chargers called a timeout. It's Hilltop with 5 unanswered points. And I think that typically brings in a timeout called by the opposing team, which is what happened here. Mr. Vibo filling in for Mrs. Willard as the coach for the junior varsity team. My guess is he'll be filling in for Mr. Willard for the varsity team, which plays next. Also against Hilltop. Time's running out on this timeout. Chargers still in the lead. That lead has been cut to only 2 as Hilltop has possession. 5 unanswered points. Hilltop getting ready to continue to serve. A bump, a set, and push over the net. For Wilson Christian, Hilltop returns, and it looked like it dropped in, so Hilltop gets the points. 10-11 now. Hilltop continuing their streak here of points. And that one went out. I believe that was Jocelyn Robertson that served those 6 points there for Hilltop. 5 or 6 points, one or the other. Chargers now get the ball, serve it up. And as a Chargers player, hit it into the net. But I think since it was unblocked, I guess you can't hit it back again. I think if it's blocked, I think you can hit it again. I believe are the rules. That ball goes out of bounds, so looks like Chargers point, 13-11. As Miss Cassidy sets up with an ace serve. Nope, my eyes are deceiving me as I'm looking through the lens of the camera. Sometimes it's hard to see. That is McBride serving it up. That one barely gets caught up right in the net. Coming back over to Hilltop. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to come back over to the Chargers. Negative. Must have stayed inbounds. My bad. So staying over at Hilltop. Hilltop closing the gap to 1. Oh, and an ace serve there by Hilltop as they tied it up. Caroline Herring serving it up for Hilltop. Goes into the ceiling, and Chargers unable to decipher where that's going to go. Brings it back over to Hilltop. Bump set put away there for the Chargers. Hilltop recovers it. Coming back over, Chargers bump set and put away. And again, Hilltop manages and putting it back over. Bump. And we're going to call that Charger ball. I think we had a carry. It looked like I think is what the bottom ref called. So one of those bumps or sets was a carry is what they called on Hilltop. So Chargers get that point. Game tied back up. Well, it says tie now. I guess Hilltop must have taken the lead at some point for it to be tied up now. Chargers with a bump set put away. See if they can do that again. They're getting the looks. Hilltop just covering it. Oh, a good save there for the Chargers. The ball gets bumped over the net. Hilltop able to bump it back. And there's the spike. Hilltop does recover, bump it back over the net. There's the put away. Hilltop again. Looks like almost recovered, but it goes into the ceiling. So it looks like that was put away by Cassidy. Hilltop with a good return there, bump set and put away. Chargers unable to get to that one. So again, the game comes tied back up. Chargers go up by 1. Good put away, good team effort there. Showing gets a little bit of confusion on the side. And I think we have a substitution timeout there for Hilltop. As she was diving after that ball, I think maybe somebody came on top of her, landed on top of her. So the coach is checking her out. As Chargers now up by 2. Cassie Rennell serving. That one drops. Ace serve there by Cass. Cassidy with a fast serve. Hilltop does recover it, gets it back over, bump set, and push over the net. For the Chargers coming back to Hilltop. They push it over the net. Chargers just not able to handle it. Cassidy throwing herself on the floor for that one. So ball going to be served over by Hilltop. Ball goes out of bounds. Coming back over Hilltop. Hilltop now behind just by 1 point. Chargers with a little bit of confusion there as to who was going to get it, end up knocking it out of bounds. Hilltop again able to tie it up as they came from behind by 8. tied it up, went into the lead. Then Chargers took back over the lead. Now Hilltop again tying it up. And they knock it out of bounds. So Chargers go up by 1. Now we're going to serve. Reagan steps up to serve, and that is too fast for them to handle. Reagan, one of their better servers, what we've seen tonight for the Chargers. I believe the last time she served is when Chargers took a pretty commanding lead. So looking to see if they can do that again here on this service. Hilltop able to return that. Chargers bump it out of bounds. So Hilltop get the ball back, 20-21. That goes out of bounds on the serve. So Chargers get the ball again. Chloe Barnes stepping up to serve. Fast serve. Hilltop player diving for it. Can't get there in time. Chargers now go up by 3. Hilltop calls timeout. Talk it over with their players. All right, coming back. Chargers got the ball. Chloe Barnes serves it up. Hilltop able to return it. Chargers with a bump set and then spike, and it goes into the net, so Hilltop gets the ball back. Just off the mark on that spike. Had lots of power behind it, but just didn't make it over the net. Bump set, and now put away by Chargers is saved. Hilltop gets it back over the net, but knock it out of bounds. Chargers up by 3. Now with a game point, get to serve the ball. Miss Miller getting the dust off of her shoes. Ready to serve. Allie Miller. Service is up, and it hits the ceiling, so that means the Chargers are going to take their 2nd win in a row. And JV, is this? I think that's it for them. Looks like it's it for them. As so they play best 2 out of 3. Varsity game is coming up next. Of course, they're going to give the varsity players some time to warm up. And as soon as they're done warming up, we'll be back here with the live action. You're watching Wilson Christian Academy's live stream. Mr. Thompson coming at you. My first time ever calling a volleyball game, as I've been frantically trying to get all the equipment set up. Still down 2 cameras, but I'm going to work on trying to get those cameras up and rolling and then be back here to follow the action for the varsity game. Stay with us here. Tell your friends and share it on Facebook that we're live here at Wilson Christian Academy. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out for our varsity girls matchup between the Lady Chargers of Hilltop Christian and your Lady Chargers of Wilson Christian. I'm going to invite everybody to please rise for a word of prayer, and then we'll have our contest this afternoon. Let's pray. Father God, thank you for the day that you've given us. Thank you for the beautiful weather. Thank you for safety through the game so far. I pray you bless these young ladies with the same. Lord, help our sportsmanship on and off the court be pleasing to you. In your name I pray. Amen.
All right, getting ready to get underway here with Wilson Christian Academy. We are looking at Wilson Christian Academy taking on Hilltop. This is our varsity girls game. Varsity girls, I believe, is a best 3 out of 5. Looks like Hilltop is going to get the first serve here tonight as game gets underway. Chargers unable to handle that as the bump was a little bit long and kind of went under the net before the Chargers could get it back to where they could handle it. So first point goes to Hilltop. Second one goes into the ceiling, but Chargers handle that. It's allowed to hit the ceiling if it's on your side of the net and your team can rebound from it. But if it goes over the net and hits the ceiling, then that's called out of bounds and the opposing team would automatically get the point. Hilltop able to put that one away as well, going up by 2. Server waiting for her player there to get her shoe straightened out. And that's an ace serve. Goes out of the hands of the Chargers player. Hilltop gets the point, going up by 3 now. Whoop. Trying to do 2 things at once. Hilltop able to get that one as well, going up by 4. Oh, a Hilltop player just reaches over, able to tap that one right down to the ground. Chargers not able to handle that. Hilltop up by 5 with an early lead. The Chargers knocked that one out of bounds. Hilltop going up by 6. 6-0. Hilltop player there, Jamie Lewis, serving 6 unanswered points. Now it comes back over to the Chargers, serving 1-6. I guess that would be 5 unanswered points. 6 one was answered. The Chargers with an ace serve there. Logan Balance serving it up for the Chargers. A little tap over the net there for the Chargers. Get it into the open area. Find a way for it to drop. I believe that was Malia Hughes there with the tap there at the end. Oh, an ace serve there by Balance. Puts the Chargers right back in this game. 4-6. That one goes long and come back over to Hilltop. I think that's it. Goes off of the ceiling. Hilltop gets the ball back. Up again by 4. 8-4. Bump set and bump over the net for the Chargers. Hilltop pushing it over the net. Coming back to the Chargers, bump it over the net. Hilltop tries to put it down. Chargers able to recover that easily. Chargers with the spike, and Hilltop unable to answer with that. I believe that was Malia. Again, might have been Reagan with that. I'm not sure. Able to spike it down there. Hilltop bump set and then not able to finish there, put it into the net. Chargers climbing back, down by 2. Hoskins serves it up. Hilltop able to put it away. I think that was number 5 for Hilltop, able to put it away for them. Carol Berkeley, perhaps. Chargers, or Hilltop now serving it up. 9-6. Hilltop puts it into the net. Chargers catch a break there. As Emily Moore steps up to serve the ball. Chargers down by 2, 7-9. Chargers, good serve, goes over the net. Hilltop players kind of get into each other as the ball bounces off the ceiling. Kind of get in the way of each other. Excellent serve there by Miss Moore. Served again. Bump set and then bumped over the net for Hilltop. Chargers now bump set. Pushed over the net. Hilltop recovers. And try to spike it, but a little bit back too far from the net for that kind of a put down. And it goes into the net, so it comes back over to the Chargers. Chargers now have tied it up after coming from behind. What was that, 5 unanswered points, 6 unanswered points. For Hilltop's strong beginning. Chargers now crawling back into this game. Hilltop getting it over the net again. Chargers bump it over the net. Hilltop with a nice set. Spike down. Oh, and it hits the net, but climbs its way over the net. So Hilltop able to get that point. Going up now by 1, 10-9. Serve goes into the net. Chargers catch another break there. 2 in a row. Hilltop giving away the serves. So that brings Malia Hughes up for Chargers to serve it. Gets a nice shot over the net. Hilltop bump and set. And then trying to tap it over the net, just does not make it over. Had the right idea, just needed a little bit more oomph to get it there. So Chargers get the ball back. Now taking their first lead of the game, I believe, up 11-10. Malia's shot is a little bit long there, so ball comes back over to Hilltop, who's going to serve it up. Maddie Bell serving for Hilltop. Miss Bell's shot goes long. That's the third shot in a row Hilltop has given up. Third error in a row there. Quite the break for Chargers. Nice spike there by Hilltop. Chargers trying to recover, can't get there. Hilltop gets the ball back. 11 serving 12. Malia Bell coming up to serve. Can you hear the bells? Bump set, put over the net for the Chargers. Hilltop bump set, put over. Chargers get there, bump, set. That goes over the net. Bump set for the Hilltop, and it goes out of bounds. Chargers get that point. Get the ball back, 13-12. And that serve goes into the net. That gets it tied up at 13. Hilltop now serving. Hilltop gets a good serve over the net. Scramble to get it back over the net. They get it. Chargers bumping and setting. There it goes. And it goes out of bounds. So Hilltop gets the ball. And go up by one again. Back in the lead. Good serve over the net. Chargers handle it. Bump, set, and then a bump over the net. Oh, a little help there, a little assist getting it over the net by number 2, I believe that was. Another Bell, Molly Bell. Hilltop serves again. Oh, a good serve, but diving to get it. Wilson Christian gets it there. Nice block by Wilson Christian. Hilltop recovers that, though. Wilson Christian up at the net, challenge at the net, and it comes over to Wilson Christian as the Hilltop player went into the net. Good serve by Jamie Lewis there for Hilltop. Right at the end, Wilson Christian wins at the net. 15-14. 14 serving 15 now. A good shot there, but it just goes too long. Right idea, just couldn't get it to drop in there. So Wilson Christian then ties it up, 15-15. Oh, a good bump. They're going to not. I don't think that was a legal. I don't think that was a legal way to hit the ball, and so it comes back. Now they're going to discuss it. Looks like the referees are going to have a little discussion here. Ref 1, Ref 2. Going to discuss what went wrong. Is ref? I believe it's Ref 1 is in the at the net. Wilson Christian then serves it up. And that looked like it dropped from here. Yep, and it's back over to Hilltop. All tied up at 16. Hilltop looking to take the lead. Another Bell coming up to serve. Molly Bell. Ace serve as Molly's able to sneak it in there. Find where the Wilson Christian Chargers players are not, and able to get it in there. Chargers sending it back over the net. Hilltop returns. Chargers now with a set. And a little bump over the net. Looked like it dropped in. Chargers get the ball tied up at 17. Chargers staying in this game. Hilltop with the bump set and then a put over the net. Looked like it was a little bit deflected there by the Chargers player. Nice hit down there by the Chargers player. I believe that was Reagan there with that shot. That shot goes into the net, so it's going to stay tied at 18. Hilltop gets the ball. Looks like we're going to have a substitution for the server. Number 7 coming in for Hilltop. That is Emma Williams, going to serve it up. And the serve goes into the net. So Chargers go up by a point, get the ball back, 19-18. Chargers serve goes over the net. And a little discussion at the net. The ref 2 is going to award it to Wilson Christian. I think they're going to have a little discussion again, the referees. Ref 2 awarded it to Wilson Christian. I think he saw somebody crossing the line, perhaps. So we'll see what the refs decide as they both have their perspective. Not sure. I think that means that they're going to replay the point. 19-18. I don't remember if that's what the score was before that play, but. Oh, a nice hit there by Hilltop. They get it to drop. Tying it up again, 19-19. Oh, that ball drops. It looks like it dropped in. A serve there for Hilltop. Miss Carroll serving for Hilltop. Berkeley Carroll. Almost served there before the whistle, I believe. I think the Chargers making a substitution. There's the whistle. Hilltop able to recover it, get it back over, bump set for Hilltop and spike, but it goes out of bounds. A little bit long. Hilltop now goes up by 2, 21-19. At the line there, nice block there by Hilltop as number 16, that's Jamie Lewis, was able to get her hand on that and knock it down. Hilltop now goes up by 3. Oh, a good dive there by Hilltop. They're able to save it, get it back over the net. Chargers now looking to do that play again. And this time, Miss Sherrod finds the hole and just taps it where nobody is. A good look for Reagan. Chargers get the ball back, now down by 2. Miss Hughes gonna serve. Good volley back and forth. Hilltop trying to push it over the net, push it a little too far. It goes out of bounds. Chargers bring it to within 1. Malia Hughes serving it up. Hilltop bump set, get it over the net. Chargers bump set, nope, bump over. Hilltop bump set. And a spike down, but it goes out of bounds. Chargers bring up a tie again. Miss Hughes coming back, looking to put the Chargers in the lead. I believe we have a timeout called there by Hilltop. Checking in on Facebook. We got Gabe Willard tuning in, Emma Etheridge, Rhonda Moore, nice to have you joining us. Miss Meyer making a comment, good to see you. Miss Willard, let's go Chargers, absolutely. All right, back into the game. Oh, a nice put down there for Hilltop. Gets the ball back to them, puts them up by a point, 23-22. Hilltop in the lead. Chargers have to hang on here. Miss Bell steps up to serve it over. Chargers at the net. They win at the net. Ball goes up. Hilltop looks like they're trying to recover. They get it back over. Chargers push it over the net. Playing it safe. Hilltop pushes it over the net. Chargers get a bump set and try to spike it down. And this time we have a double hit by Hilltop. I believe I said she hit it and then hit it again. The point goes over to the Chargers, who have tied it all up. The serve goes quickly over the net. It's a good serve. Oh, Hilltop, number 15, puts it away. I believe that's 15, that's 16. I don't know which one it was now. I think that was 16, which is Jamie Lewis. She put that one away. As another Miss Bell comes up to serve it. I believe that's the Malia kind of bell. Good serve by Malia, gets it over the net. Chargers now, push it over the net. Bump set. And Hilltop pushes it over the net, bump set. Chargers now, and they push it over the net, bump set. And put down, and it drops for Hilltop. And that's going to be the game. Hilltop wins the first round here of this varsity matchup. Round number 2 coming up in just a minute. Stay with us. Give us a like and a share on Facebook or YouTube. Love to hear from you. Who'd you tune in to watch? How are you related? Are you a grandma? Are you a grandpa? Uncle? A parent? Let me know how you're related, who you're watching. We'd love to give you a shout out. Gabe Willard saying, let's go. That's right. Mr. Don Matthews, let me know how I sound. Thank you, Mr. Don. Might be Miss Sandra. Good to see you watching. Give us a like and a share on Facebook or on YouTube. Love to hear from you. Glad you're joining us here at Wilson Christian Academy. Game number 2 coming up in just a minute. All right, back with you here. Game number 2 getting underway here at Wilson Christian Academy. Chargers first to serve. Hilltop first to get on the board there as Chargers unable to get it back over. Hilltop with the serve. Bump set and spike, but the spike doesn't make it over the net, so it comes back over to the Chargers, tied up at 1. Miss Hoskins coming up to serve. Bump set and a nice hit there by Hilltop. Number 14, which, as you guessed, is a Bell. Leah Bell gets it to drop as Hilltop goes up by 1, 2 serving 1. Chargers get that one back over the net. as a player for Hilltop hits it 2 times. Chargers serve not on target, so it comes back over to Hilltop. Bump set and little push over the net. Hilltop pushes it back. Bump set and hitting it down, but Hilltop brings it at the net is defended. By it looked like it was Reagan Sherrod to me. Defended that at the net and pushed it back over to the Hilltop side. Drops on the ground. 3-3. Hilltop now trying to push it down. Instead, it goes into the net. So that's going to put Miss Hughes back on the line, serving as Chargers take the lead 4-3. Defended at the net again by Miss Sherrod. Remarkable. Okay. Well, we were celebrated like it was defended, but apparently it wasn't. Service by Hilltop. 5-4. Hilltop now in the lead. All right, coming back with you live here. Going to follow the action. Sorry, I had to step away for just a minute, take care of a couple things. But now we're coming back, and we got Chargers after going up in the lead, and now Hilltop fighting back. Is back in the lead. It's a good volley right here. Chargers get it back over the net. There's a nice put down for the Hilltop, but Chargers able to recover. And there's Reagan Sherrod. Cap it off. Chargers tie it back up, 13-13. Good block there by Reagan. Willie Hoskins serving it up. Chargers in the lead, 14-13. Oh, a nice hit by number 4 there. Charlotte Johnson gets the ball back to Hilltop, all tied up. Some explosive players on this Hilltop team. Number 5 there puts it down for Hilltop. Berkeley Carroll. Number 2 with the serve. Chargers able to wrangle that in, bump it over the net. Hilltop spikes it down, and it looks like it drops in there. Hilltop gets the point, up by 2 now, 16-14. Timeout called by the Chargers. Mr. Vibo is our school administrator here. And he's coached this volleyball team for a few years, a couple years ago. Filling in for the Willards tonight. Who are tuning in on Facebook and rooting for their team. As I believe they had to do some traveling. Got some people watching on Facebook. Give us a like and a share. At least give us a like. Be nice to have. As well as on YouTube if you're watching there. All right. Serve goes into the net for Hilltop. Coming back over to the Charger side now. Emily Moore serving it for Chargers. Bump set, put down. Chargers bump set, hits the ceiling, but Chargers get it to go over. Bump set, and then a put down there, but she goes into the net. Well, maybe it was a Charger player into the net. So the ball's going to come back over to Hilltop. Nice push over the net there by Reagan, but Hilltop handles it. Oh, and Almost a good save there for the Chargers, but that put down was coming in pretty fast. A nice spike there by Hilltop was deflected, but it went out of bounds for the Chargers. So now it's 19-50. Hilltop ahead by 4. A nice little redirection there for Hilltop. Gets it to fall. Gets Charger players diving as they go up now by 5. Nice put down there by Hilltop. Gets Chargers call a timeout as they're up now by 6. There's quite a spike there at the end. I didn't get to see who was able to hit that ball down. At home, you can do your own instant replay. Hilltop ready to serve. 21-15. Service. Hilltop does not make it over the net and is just not able to get there in time to assist it. So Hilltop gets the point, 22-15. Oh, a good serve by Hilltop. Gets him diving. Goes out of bounds, so that's 23-15. And a battle at the net. And Berkeley Carroll comes up victorious. 24-15 as Sophie Manriquez serving the ball. Service is up, bump, and set, and push over the net. Another bump set and push over the net by the Chargers. Bump set and spike down. Chargers bump set and assist over the net. A little spike there by Hilltop. Chargers recover, push it over the net. Hilltop looking to spike it away. And it goes away. Hilltop with their second victory in this set. 3 minutes on the clock. We'll be back for the third game in this set in just a minute. Thanks for staying with us here at Wilson Christian Academy. All right, getting ready to start the third match here tonight. Hilltop has the first to serve. Referee starts the game. Aced serve there. It's by number 16. It's Jamie Lewis for Hilltop. Good block there by the Chargers, but it just goes out of bounds. Nobody's able to get to it, so Hilltop up by 2. A long hit there by Logan Balance. And Hilltop just not, maybe a little bit of confusion, not able to get to it. And it drops to the ground. Oh, that ball sneaks over the net for Logan. 2 great points in a row. And she gets the game tied up at 2. The serve stays inbound, and Logan gets her 3rd point. 3 unanswered points for a missed balance. That one goes out of bounds, so it's going to come back over to Hilltop. Miss Bell going to serve it for Hilltop. That sneaks over the net, but it does not drop for the Chargers inbound, so comes back over to Molly Bell for her 2nd serve. A swing and a miss for the Chargers. Comes back over to Hilltop, 5-3. Hilltop serve is good. A bump, a set, and a bump over for Chargers. A bump, a set, and a bump over for Hilltop. A bump set, and a bump out of bounds. For the Chargers, gives Hilltop another point. 6 serve and 3. The serve is good. Nice save there by the Chargers. Bump set, bump over the net. Hilltop bumps it back over. Chargers bump it back over to Hilltop. Hilltop has a set and a spike. Chargers, oh, they get there, just not able to get it back over the net. Good effort by the Chargers. Hilltop, though, comes up victorious, 7-3. That goes out of bounds for Hilltop on the serve, so it comes back over to the Charger side. Lily Hoskins serve for the Chargers. Bumped and set and bumped over the net. Hilltop, Chargers. Oh, push it over the net. Hilltop bumps it back over. Hilltop then able to spike it down. Number 5 for Hilltop, that's Berkeley. able to put it away. They get the ball back, 8-4. Sophie Manriquez, if I could say it right. Serve is good. But Hilltop not able to return. So it comes back over to Chargers. 5-8. Emily Moore serving for the Chargers. Serve is good. It drops in there. Hilltop not able to handle it. 6-8. Chargers trailing by 2. Hilltop with a pushback. And it gets it to drop in there. Catching the Chargers off guard. Hilltop up and down 9-6. Serving the ball. It's Berkeley Carroll. Some bumps back and forth. Chargers now looking to spike it down. Almost there. Hilltop able to rescue that. Bump it over there. Chargers able to rescue that. And a spike down. This time, Hilltop not able to rescue that. Chargers get the ball back. 7-9 Chargers. Substitutions in for Hilltop. Malia Hughes going to jump. No, she's going to come out, and Catherine Joyner coming in to serve for the Chargers. Serve drops in there. Hilltop able to rescue that bump set, and then bump just a little push over the net. Almost gets it to drop in there. Chargers get it back. Hilltop looking to spike it down. It is blocked. I believe that was by Sherrod. Blocked that. So that point comes over to the Chargers. Miss Joyner is going to serve it up again. And that served too much to handle. There's the 3 hits. So that comes back over to the Chargers. Joyner gets the game all tied up. Now looking to go up. That serve drops. Tapped down by the Chargers, but and then knocked out of bounds there by Hilltop. So Chargers go up 10-9. Joyner gets it over the net. Oh, big block there by Sherrod. Puts Chargers up 11-9. Out of bounds by Hilltop. Puts Chargers up 12-9. Reagan Sherrod being a formidable force to reckon with for this Hilltop team in 8th grade. But a tremendous athlete. Hilltop gets more serve back over. I'm sorry, Joiners. And there they get number 16, I believe, for Hilltop, able to get it to climb over the net and drop. Jamie Lewis. As Catherine has to finish her streak, but a great streak of points she had. Chargers returning the serve, bump set, and a put down. Saved by Hilltop, bump set, and a put down, and this time the block goes out of bounds. So Hilltop gets the point, now trailing by 1. As another bell comes up to serve the ball. The Maddie type bell. And this time it does not make it over the net, so Chargers get the ball. Oh, that ball climbs over the net for Hilltop. The Chargers save it. Bounds as Hilltop was diving for it. I think changed their minds right at the last minute. Just goes out. Now gonna serve. That ball climbs over the serve, climbs over the net, but is good. Chargers push it over the net. Hilltop now pushes it over the net. Chargers bump it over the net. Hilltop spike, it goes out of bounds. Nope, they're gonna call that in. Hilltop gets the point. 12-13. To call that in. You see the ref one there saying it was tipped. So although it was out on the Chargers player. Hilltop with a diving, well, kind of falling back and bumps it over, and Chargers bump it the wrong way. So Hilltop now up by 2, 15-13. Malia Bell serves the ball. Bump set, push down, and it gets there. It's deflected off of the block, but it comes back over. Nobody's able to get to it, so point to the Chargers. Chargers get the ball, 14-15. Melanie coming up to serve. Mr. V spots some moisture on the floor, so he's going to clean it up, Mr. Vibo. No towels available. He'll use his hands. Melanie's shot drops. Hilltop able to recover. Some bump set, and the set goes a little too far. I think they're going to call that maybe a carry on the set. I'm not sure. But in any case, it comes back over to Hilltop. Bump set bumped over for Wilson, and Hilltop bringing it back the other way. Putting it down. Oh, I didn't see who that was. I think that might have been Malia Hughes. able to spike that shot down. It's a great looking shot though. The serve goes into the net. So Hilltop going to get the ball back as they're up by 2. Some substitutions coming in for Hilltop there. Molly Bell going to serve it for Hilltop. Handled by the Chargers. Bump set. Put down goes. All right, Chargers get awarded the point. Ref 1 pointed to both of his shoulders. I did do some studying on some of the ref calls, but I don't remember them all. Oh, a good spike there by Hilltop. I believe that was spiked down by number 1, Sofia Manriquez. Who is now serving the ball for Hilltop. Serve goes into the net, comes back over to the Chargers. Chargers staying in this game, trailing by 1. Emily Moore steps up to serve. Some volleying back and forth. Chargers bump it back over. Hilltop spiking it over. Chargers get it control. Push it over. Nice setup for a spike. Deflected. Chargers bump it over. Nice hit there by Hilltop. Chargers able to recover that. Push it over. They're going to award that to the Chargers. A great play there by the Chargers player, able to spike it down at the net. That point was awarded to the Chargers, I think. I think you had a player hit the ball in an illegal way. So Chargers now take the lead. The first time in a while in this game and go up 19-18. Logan Balance getting a good run there, but hit the ball into the net, so now it comes back over to Hilltop. The bump goes a little long, and the player's not able to get to it, so Hilltop gets the point, now going up by a point. Oh, that ball climbs over the net. A little too much for the Chargers to handle as Berkeley had a nice hit there. Mr. Vivo calls a timeout. 21-19. Mr. Vivo looking to reorient his team here, get them thinking in the right direction. Chargers come back out on the court. ready for some action. Chargers push it back over. A bump, a set, a push over for Hilltop. A bump and a set and a bump over for Chargers. Bump and a set and a spike down. Chargers deflect and bump it. And then a spike down for the Chargers. Hilltop bump sets, push over. Chargers scrambling now and not able to recover from that. Hilltop gets the point, 22-19. Hilltop now gets the serve. A bump, a set, a little redirection there for Chargers. Chargers again, bump, set, bump it over. Hilltop off of the ceiling once, and then bump it over. Chargers bump it. And it goes out of bounds, not able to get to it to get it back through the net. Hilltop now 23-19. That's an ace serve right there. 24-19 for Hilltop. Berkeley Carroll looking to end the game right here. Gets the serve, it's bumped up. Set, hits the rafters, and Meg drops. And Hilltop sweeps this game series 3-0. Chargers playing good, but just not enough to hang on there for Hilltop. Hilltop walking away with the victory on their away game tonight. Congratulations to them. And we love watching our varsity girls play softball. Hope you had a good time tonight. I know we did have a good time watching them. And we'll be back here for next game that happens here in the gym. We do live coverage from the gymnasium here at Wilson Christian Academy. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great night. God bless. We'll see you later.